things didn't exactly end the way that Dallas Cowboy fans wanted. And I get it. Mike McCarthy is still in power there. Kellen Moore with the weird punt formation will be nice overall. Now he's went over to the Chargers, taking their OC job. It's definitely kind of interesting, especially with everything going on with the Cowboys. They always seem to be in the mix, and I think to help keep him in the mix, we're going to make sure that we try to do our best, our very best, on our very first Dallas Cowboys Mock Draft 1.0. means a couple of different things. Number one, no trading, just seeing where the board falls and just seeing where potentially we could get other players maybe by trading back up in the first round. I mean, the Dallas Cowboys have like 3 fifth-round picks and 2 sixths or something like that. Like, they've got some ammo. So, I mean, they could package a deal together that could be pretty tantalizing for teams. And so, yes, we're doing our very first. Oh, so the second thing is have some fun with it. So we're going to bring in here. This is our Dallas Cowboys 7-round mock draft, full speed, or high speed, low drag, because I ain't got that kind of time. Care for position of value, relatively high. Drafting for needs as well is relatively high. A little bit of randomness because, A, it's the draft. Anything happens in the draft. And number two, you got to have some fun with it. And also, you got to be, if you're a little random for somebody else, like I'm random for my wife, probably a little too much, you got to have some fun with it. You got to be that random person for somebody else. So, 26, here we go. Now, this one's going to be interesting for me because I don't know the way you want to go here. Because, so you have Osiris Torrance there. Let's see. Broderick Jones went to the Jaguars. Wow. Okay. So the Cowboys are sitting there. I would like them to get a little bit of defensive line help. If it was a perfect world, and because this is a mock draft 1.0, there's no wide receivers right in this particular area that I want them to take. So I think we go with Siaki Apuiki here, the defensive tackle out of Baylor. Oh, you're helping that defensive line out. Oh, that's tempting. Oh, by the way, yeah, I wrote down all the needs for the Cowboys I've got here. So for the Cowboys, I've got wide receiver, corner, tackle guard, running back, tight end, and defensive tackle. Who's the best player on the board? I think corner is definitely in need, and it's Joey Porter Jr. who's just sitting there. So I say we go Joey Porter Jr. Hopefully we get Jalen Hyatt in the second round. He would make a lot of sense if you ask me, because you got to get Ceedee Lamb some help here. So Jalen Hyatt, is he there? He's there. Here's the thing, though. So linebackers in need. Yeah, you go Jalen Hyatt. Yeah, he's speedster out of Tennessee. Pairing him up with Ceedee Lamb is a crime. Like, that's just not fair. So we're looking pretty good here. So you got Joey Porter Jr. Then you also got Jalen Hyatt at tackle. Who do we got? So Joshua Gray is there. We got corner. Hold on, I'm gonna write this down. So we got corner, wide receiver taken care of, with still needs at tackle/guard, somebody that can play both. I would have liked to get Cody Mock. Maybe we trade back up in the second round in our next mock draft. And just trying to see maybe if we can get him, and then also defensive tackles in need. And I don't think you necessarily force this one, though. I know they say linebackers in need, but I mean, I guess. Defensive line, interior. Kobe Turner's there. This is tough because Noah Sewell's there too, as well as Kobe Turner. Let's see. Christopher Smith. I really want to go Joshua Gray because I feel like I love me some Joshua Gray. I think he was projected as a second-round pick, and then, yeah, I'm going Joshua Gray. I think he can play tackle guard for you, do a lot of different things. So you got wide receiver, corner, and tackle/guard taken care of now for you. Now I would like to go after either defensive tackle, linebacker, tight end, or running back. Because running back, you've got Tony Pollard, that's going to be a free agent. Guards there, great. Marvin Mims. Ooh, Marvin Mims would be tantalizing. Jared Kingston. I don't even think he's declared for the draft, didn't he? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because we're not going to select him. Let's see. Jalen Duncan. Jacob Slade's there. Maybe he'll be at 163. I would have liked to get Jack. Who's there at defensive tackle, by the way? Okay, Jalen Redmond. Love it. Ooh, Jared Clark. I'm going to go with Jared Clark because I think we can get him a little bit later on, and I really like him. I think he's going to be a fantastic player in the NFL. So I guess we're going to go in a different direction here. I know that doubling down on wide receiver is not necessarily a need, but, man, it's tempting. And plus, this tight end class is pretty is pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna go Marvin Mims here. He's a speedster out of Oklahoma. It's nasty. It is literally, you get Marvin Mims out there. I love it. Getting him potentially CeeDee Lamb a little bit more help there. And I know you got Jalen Hyatt, but man, I love it. I love it. Ooh, Broderick Martin is there. So Broderick Martin's there. Ventrell Miller's also gonna be there. I think we go Broderick and then we go Ventrell. I know we talked about getting guy out of Coastal Carolina. I'm blanking. Oh yeah, Jared Clark. I like him a little bit, but I mean, Broderick Martin's just sitting there. I don't have a problem with it. So Broderick Martin, defensive lineman, is good to go. Linebacker Ventrell Miller, very nice. And now running back. Ooh, Kenny McIntosh at running back. Oh wait, didn't I? Make sure I got Ventrell Miller. Okay. Drake Nugent. So we got wide receiver, defensive lineman, and linebacker. I think we go Kenny McIntosh here. I think we go Kenny McIntosh at running back. I love it. Okay. So Kenny McIntosh, then we're back into the, I think this is the 6th round, yeah. Is Cameron Latu there still at tight end? Yes. I'm loving this draft. Come on. Okay, so Cameron Latu at tight end. We also got Ventrell Miller at linebacker, and we got running back. Now you're just kind of picking at, who's ever's left. You can really pick at, BPA. Oh, Javion Cohen there. I think he's going to be at least a very good. Oh, Elijah Higgins. I'm not drafting three wide receivers, am I? Jared Clark, do you double down on defensive linemen? If he's there at 246, I'll do it. But for now, Javion Cohen getting you some more help at the guard position. That way, Noah Gray can just play guard or tackle, and you can have Cohen play that. Okay, so Okay, Daniel Scott, Wanya Morris, Carrington Valentine. Yeah, we're going to go Carrington Valentine out of Kentucky. Love it. Okay. So, pretty good draft. I'm actually kind of encouraged by this one. We're just kind of throwing the dartboard, seeing who fell where and all that. Ooh, got a couple of A's. Nice. Okay, so Joey Porter Jr. there at 26. I mean, you needed help at corner. I love the fact that you get him here. Because, I mean, it just falls right to you. Arguably the best cornerback in this draft class. You love his length. You love his speed, his ball hawking ability. Just to go do his thing. Now, or his number one ability. He's not really a ball hawk. I think he only had like one interception in college, but he's still a stud. Joey Porter Jr. is that dude. Then you get Jalen Hyatt in the 2nd round. I mean, getting a guy like CeeDee Lamb some help means a lot. So you get Jalen Hyatt there, who, in my mind, is probably one of the faster wide receivers in this draft, or arguably right there. So, yeah, he's an absolute stud coming up out of Tennessee. Getting Noah Gray, the tackle, a little high by PFF standards, but I don't think so. I think Joshua Gray is going to be a really good tackle/guard in the NFL. I think he's got a lot to offer a team. I think he could be potentially a day one starter if you had to. I don't think that you would necessarily blink an eye at that. Then we kind of ran into some really good picks here. Marvin Mims, the wide receiver out of Oklahoma. Again, doubling down on wide receiver. Don't really love it, but at the same time, Marvin Mims, 4th round, that's a steal. That's an absolute steal. The man is he's literally just a missile. He's fast. He's a big play guy coming up out of Oklahoma. He's a dude. I'm excited for that one. Also, Broderick Martin out of Western Kentucky, defensive lineman. I really like his ability to both anchor and also bring you something on the pass rush, and you get him to fall a little bit. Love it in the 5th round. And then Ventrell Miller here out of Florida. Dude flies around, makes plays. Not a lot more you can ask. I think getting him in the 5th round is definitely nice. At the very least, a very good backup piece, but overall, he's going to be a good player in the NFL. Then getting Kenny McIntosh here in the 5th round. Nobody knows what's going to happen with Tony Pollard. Is this the year that the Cowboys kind of just let Zeke walk? I doubt it, but overall, Kenny McIntosh getting a little bit more running back help there, especially with the Tony Pollard situation up in the air. Cameron Latu, who caught 12 touchdowns over the last couple of seasons for Alabama. You love his ability to be in the red zone, but also a blocking ability. I think he's going to be a really good tight end for the Cowboys. He just screams being a Cowboy tight end, excuse me. So then you got Javion Cohen here, the guard, who kind of falls to you in the 6th round. I mean, I think it's a good pick. You got great value here, plus a guy that at the very least is a good backup guy. Maybe you could see what you can develop into being a starter in the NFL, but hey, you got him in the 6th round. Great value there. Then Carrington Valentine, kind of doubling down on corner here, but at the end of the day, you got to be able to make the play for the guys that could play special teams or be a guy that makes the roster. Hopefully, we'll see what happens there. But that's it. That is our very first Dallas Cowboys Mock Draft 1.0. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten in. Continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you. Down in the description below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. So give us a like and a follow there. Also remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about our very first edition of our mock draft for the Dallas Cowboys in 2023.